This week, the chief of Rochester Police Department told us, quote, "We're going through a tough time right now." In 1 hour, the mayor releases the city's first draft on police reform.
We also saw a proposed law that changes police protocols and how people get help. But as News 10 NBC's chief investigative reporter Berkeley Breen went in depth on this, we learned that the ideas take people and money, and therefore time. Burke?
Deanna, there are about 24 people assigned to the mental health intervention units in the city and the county right now, 24. There are approximately 36 mental health transports by police in our county every day. Daniel's Law is named after Daniel Prude, who died after he stopped breathing in Rochester police custody last March. It's a proposed law that flips the system, dispatching a mental health unit instead of police.
It needs to be a shift from control and force to compassion, care, de-escalation, and treatment.
Do you think law enforcement, police departments will be on board with something like that?
I do.
Pat Phelan is the former Greece police chief. He's now the head of the State Association of Police Chiefs.
And we've felt for a long time that mental health professionals need to respond to mental health calls.
The problem is getting people to do it. Look at these numbers. In 2020, RPD got more than 302,000 calls. More than 4,000 ended up being mental health situations where police took the person to the hospital. Countywide, it was 10,000.
That's about 30 times a day.
Assemblyman Harry Bronson, the sponsor of Daniel's Law, was asked how many people are needed to fulfill the mandate of the law.
Yeah, I'm not prepared to give a number at this point. We know we need a hell of a lot more.
Last night, we heard a Rochester police officer call for FIT, the forensic intervention team.
Are they violent?
No, they're...
Therefore, we can contact the FIT team.
You said the FIT team?
Sure, either or.
Yep, and I'm sure you know the FIT team, they're only doing phone calls after hours.
This is why advocates like Stanley Martin talk about moving money out of the police department, and she references the girl pepper sprayed by Rochester police last week.
We have to ensure that it's successful by allocating adequate resources and funding so the situation we saw with a 9-year-old child doesn't happen again.
So again, in a little less than an hour, the mayor reveals the city's draft proposal for police reform mandated by the governor. That deadline for the final proposal is April 1st. We're going to be watching this. We can tell you that it includes changes to state law so that the city could fire police officers for cause and renegotiate the union contract with the RPD union. It also includes money for mental health services, a program to help police officers deal with stress, and passage of Daniel's Law. Berkeley Breen, News 10 NBC.
Burke, thank you.